we're in the new year. It's the first Sunday of the new year, and I always say that when the sun went down 2018 and the sun rose again in 2019, it was as the day before. As the day before. As the day before. Nothing new, nothing changed. But something happened. There was a calendar shift. And I don't know about you, but somehow there is an emotional release. That the year is past, it's gone. We can start afresh. And I've used this picture in the past, and I want to use it again. I think to a lot of us, when you look at us at the end of 2018, you would see this graceful person ending 2018 very gracefully and beautifully as those ballerinas. But what nobody shows you is what their feet look like after a show. And I think a lot of us ended this way as well, massaging those sore feet. And not really presenting it to one another. May we enter into 2019 with a place where we can draw more people around us that we can trust than ever before. And that we will even be willing and able to show those sore feet to people around us. That's my heart. That there will be a transparency coming to the church of God where we can trust one another. Amen. Jesus said, as you love one another, people will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. You should love one another as I have loved you. There's something about the love that's among us that will draw people in. Through that is their willingness to show our pain and who we are. It's one thing to end gracefully, but it's one thing to end alone gracefully. And it's another one to end gracefully, but also to show those who you trust and you love around you who you are. Good. New approach and new strategy. All the New Year resolutions. I saw on Facebook somebody put up a post that said, my New Year resolution is not to make resolutions. But a new year, new calendar, new sun coming up, new opportunities, mean that we sometimes need to do things differently. Because 2018 is in the past. And I don't know about you, but when you just look at, in terms of technology, how things change so rapidly. And I think in terms of technology, it's maybe one of the fields that you need to adapt the quickest. But there are also things in our lives that we need to adapt. Within our faith, there's a lot of stability. See, God is yesterday, today, and tomorrow the same. Right? But that means He's the same within character. Who He is, nothing changes. But have you noticed the way He worked? Today is not the same as He worked yesterday. There's a principle in the Old Testament where God said to Moses that when you see this pillar move on, you must move with it. When you see the cloud move during the day, you should move with it. And when that cloud rests, you should rest as well. And then the one day the cloud would stand still, the next day it would move. And then you hear Moses say that, Lord, let me go where your presence goes. don't lead me where your presence is not. I think that's my heart, and that's my heart for Rain, that we would go where God's presence is, and that we would recognize that it's not necessarily the same way as it was yesterday or the Sunday before. See, we feel so safe in the things that we do regularly, and we feel so safe in the things that we master in doing that we can't do. And I always thought that I am a very free-spirited person, a free-minded person, and I thought that, you know what, I don't really have a lot of habits that I do day to day. But as I grew older, I started seeing myself as a creature of habit. We all do things because of habit. And I think this year will be a year that God is going to challenge us to step out of certain things and step into certain things. I know there is more. I know. And that's not a revelation. That's just by looking at the Bible and reading it for what it is. Somebody said a new year requires a new approach, a new strategy, a devoted commitment to not to waste the grace of God for a new beginning. I hope my spelling is correct because I didn't check it with my wife. A new year requires a new approach, a new strategy, a devoted commitment not to waste the grace of God for a new beginning. Then there's this crazy old man, I don't know if you know about him. I wish I knew him. Einstein. I love that picture where he sticks out his tongue. Have you seen that one? He said, insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expect different results. So in his words, if we think that we can do things at Rain the same as we did it last year and expect something different, it's not going to work. Mark 7. And they brought to him a man who was deaf and had a speech impediment, and they begged him to lay his hands on him. And taking him aside from the crowd privately, he put his fingers into his ears, and after spitting, touched his tongue, and looking up to heaven, he sighed and said to him, Ephata, this is, be open. And his ears were opened, his tongue was released, and he spoke plainly. One of the many miracles that we read of in the Bible. And they brought to him a man. We always read scripture, and I don't know about you, but sometimes we think it applies to the person next to us. It's easier that way. Because if it's applied, if I want to apply it to me, it means that something in me needs to shift. Something in me needs to change. So it's easier to apply it to somebody next to me. I want you to apply it to you, yourself, me, myself, and I, today. And they brought to him a man. And my question is, how are we going to bring, how are you going to bring, am I going to bring people to Christ this year? I don't know about you, but things have changed. What worked yesterday and the year before does not necessarily work today anymore. I mean, I'm honest. I receive so many WhatsApps with all these passed-on messages that I don't read them anymore. You become so numb to it. On Facebook, I don't read it anymore. It's like, Because you become so numb to all the information that's coming your way. So my question is, how are we going to do it differently this year? I'm not going to give you an answer because I want you to go and meditate on this. I want you to go and sit with this. Because we are called to bring people to the Lord. Isn't that so? See, it's easy. What we did in the past was we created a system. We paid the pastor a salary. We sit back and he needs to do it. And we forget that all of us are called into the kingdom to bringing people into the kingdom. That's interesting. Pastors always blame shifted to the congregation blame shifted to the pastor. Like this morning. Somebody said sheep make sheep. Pastor needs to lead them. One way of looking at it. And you believe pastor's got a responsibility there? The question is, stop passing the buck. The question is, how are we going to do it? What is the new way that God is laying on our hearts to do it this year? Because something happened when they brought that man that was dumb and deaf to Jesus. That was his life was changed. And how many people's lives will be changed when you bring them to Jesus? I'm not even talking about bringing them to church, that's another thing. I'm talking about bringing them to Jesus. Bringing them to church is maybe an easy way of bringing them to Jesus. Because then you've got a community that can help you bringing that person to Christ and introducing them to Christ. And they brought him a man who was deaf. I grew up in Worcester, and there's a school for the deaf. Man, they were hard people to play rugby against. They were tough. And if you want to see a fight, that guy is running the ball and you must do this without the ref seeing you. Because then you think the ref blew the whistle and you will stop. And the moment you find out you cheated him. But we're not challenged with that, with people that's deaf in Hermanus as in Worcester, as I grew up with. But you know what I noticed was, or is, in my life, there's a lot of times that I am deaf. That I don't hear what the Lord is saying. That I don't hear what God is saying to me. My heart this year is that God will open up my ears. That I will be able to hear. That He will open up your ears. That you will be able to hear. See, I think the church, the biggest, disability that we as a church have is the fact that we think that the pastor will do everything. And yet we are called as a body of Christ. You can hear as clear from the Lord as I can. And you have a part of leading, or not leading, but taking this church into the fullness of what God wants for us. Because rain will only come to fullness if everybody plays their part. Rain will only come to fullness if everybody plays their part. And it starts by hearing. Starts by seeing. Jesus said, I only do what I've seen my Father do. So if we can hear during the week, if we can have our intimate time that what Stefan spoke about, dipping into God, if we can do that during the week, and we see Sunday as a celebration of what happened during the week, do you know what change it will bring? See, See, in the past we were taught that we come to church so that we can receive, which is great. But what if I've changed our minds for this year and say that, you know what, I'm coming to church to see what I can bring. Just think of what leap it will bring in rain. What leap will happen in the Spirit. What can I bring spiritually to rain this Sunday morning? What happened with me during this week? Lord, open up my ears that I can hear so that I can bring whatever you shared with me this week to rain. And they brought to him a man who had a speech impediment. Man, I know what that feels like. When you are Afrikaans speaking, you need to speak in English. And some days it's easy, and some days not. When you struggle to pronounce words, when you don't get the words, when you pronounce them wrongly. And sometimes you just don't get it at all. But what if our speech impairment has nothing to do with our tongues in the natural, but it's more about in the spiritual what we say, what we talk. See, there's something about what we say and what we speak about that order our lives. Have you noticed that a person that is so negative by speaking everything he says becomes bitter and negative in person to the point where sometimes I've got a friend like that where you don't want to be with him anymore. Because the moment you walk away, you feel worn out and weary and heavy. So it's easier to not deal with it. Sometimes there's people where you've got a friend like that he's so stuck in the past. I mean, he's as old as I am, but he still talks about university days. That's all they can speak about when we grow, and I know all the stories by now. I can finish it for him. But really, that's all they talks about. I believe that God needs to give us, as Reign Church, you and me, a new tongue, a new language. What was the first thing with the outpouring of the Holy Spirit in Acts 2? They started speaking in tongues. They started speaking known languages. They started speaking unknown languages. So much so that people saw something happen and they recalled to the natural state and said, oh, they're just drunk. But those who it happened to knew something's up. God is doing a new thing, and it started by speaking. Isn't the prophet that a God touched with a coal of fire? He said, now you're equipped, now you're going to speak. May God give us this year a new language. Not only a language that's positive, but a language that's in line with His kingdom, a language that's in line with Scripture. A language that will draw people unto Him. So we can be very, what's the word? Good articulator. And draw people. But you can speak plainly. But if you've got a message of hope, you will draw people around you. May God give you this year a new language. Loosen your tongue. They begged him to. That beg Parakleo was to call near, to beseech. King James says they beseeched him. They called Jesus closer and say, please pray for this man. What if we, as a church, start calling Christ closer? Say, Lord, this is our time. We need you. Change that mind's life. What if we call Jesus closer and say, Lord, this is my friend. This is my son. Do something in his life. And taking him aside from the crowd privately, this is now Jesus, after they asked him, and after they brought him a person that is deaf and not blind, deaf and dumb, he took the person aside, privately. How awesome is that? I don't know about you, but private can be very intimate as well. And being very intimate can be very daunting as well. Because being intimate is a place where you reveal who you are. Where the bare feet and you stick in a twinner and the bruises of the graceful ballerina is now shown to a person that is with you in a very intimate, private place. They say that the level of hurt determines the level of love. Because it's usually the people that you love that can hurt you the most. If a person on the street calls you a name, it's ah. But if a person that you love that's close to you call you a name, it hurts. And I think a lot of times we shy away from those intimate places and intimate spaces because of this. Because we want to protect ourselves and we put walls around us. But you know what? We do the same with God. We do the same with God. There's a lot of times where we do not want to be in a private, intimate space with God because we know who we are and we think that He does not know who we are. I want to tell you this morning that He knows you better than you know yourself. Let go. Let go. But it's in those intimate and private places where He can heal our ears to hear and touch our tongue so that we can speak. It is in those private, intimate places where we can become whole again and function as we should, as He created us to be. So this year, my heart is that we will not shy away from that. A private place is also not a forced place. I can't force it upon you, you can't force it upon me. You cannot force it upon one another. It is by allowing one another that we can enter into. And it's the same with God. It's a decision that you will have to make this year to say, Lord, here I am. Change me. Shape me. Bring me into a place that I can be whole again. So that I can function in the body, that I can function in myself, that I can function in my marriage, that I can function in my family as you created me to do. Now it becomes interesting. And taking him aside from the crowd privately, he puts his fingers into his ears. Take your finger and put it into the person next to you. His ears. We're busy watching this series on Netflix called AD. Did you start watching it? You must go and watch it if you've got Netflix. It's what struck me about it was the emotion and the realness of real people telling the story of the book of Acts. And a lot of times, reading the Bible can be very clinical or clinical. Like putting his finger into his ears. Tell somebody else, like, Christian with this. Why? Because it feels awkward. There's emotion, there's feelings to it when somebody wants to poke you in your ear. And yet in this private place, this man allowed Jesus to put his finger into his ear. Now okay, let's do this one. And he put his finger in his ear, and after spitting, touching his tongue. Okay, now, spit in your finger and touch the tongue of your neighbor. That's gross, man. There's emotion. There's reaction. This guy was not blind, he was deaf. You could see what happened in front of him. Open your mouth. Yet this happened in the private place. Now, new approach, new strategy. Remember what the story started off with. They brought a man that was deaf and dumb so that Jesus could lay his hands on the person. Is that right? What did Jesus do? He didn't lay his hands on the person. He did it with so many people. I don't know the percentage, but I would say 95% to 99% of the time, he would lay his hands on people. And this one was different. With his finger in his ears. Spat and made his spat, that's his spat. That's his tongue. And something happened. He did not heal the person by using the same method he used by the person before. Yet you and I, guilty, if we find something that works, we stick to it. We stick to it. Because it works. Why change something? I was in a church, and the character challenged me, and they said to me, why do you want a church change the church system that's been working for 2,000 years? Okay. Is it working for 2,000 years? Or just in your mind it's been working for 2,000 years like this? If I know my God, then it's about time to change it into the same way you've been doing it. Because there's so much more. What is it that God wants us to do differently this year than last year? What is it that God wants you to do in your personal life differently this year than last year to obtain what He wants you to do, or what you want to achieve? In business, are you going to do the same things and expect new results? Or are you going to go quiet and say, Lord, show me what I should do for this year? Family-wise, the same. Relationship-wise, the same. And looking up to heavens, he sighed and said to him, Ephrata, this is, be opened. It's interesting that Jesus looked up. He looked to his Father before he spoke to the person. What do you look to when things get tough? I know what's mine. Mine is discipline. I've become so aware of what I'm not, what I lack. I don't know about you, but I know it pulls me down. Isn't there a verse somewhere in Scripture that says that we should focus on Jesus? Forget what lies behind us, and that we should focus on Him? Because here is the finisher, the one that starts our faith and finishing our faith. Isn't He the one that brings us into perfection, that brings us from glory to glory in the likeness of Him? Isn't He our hope of glory? Jesus looked up. His focus was His Father. Lord, here I am. Be unto Him. May we this year, like never before, start to look up at our Heavenly Father. Jesus said, I quoted it earlier, that I only do what I've seen my Father do. Last one. His ears were opened and He spoke plainly. Hear this now. Jesus charged them to tell no one. But the more He charged them, the more zealously they proclaimed it. And they were astonished beyond measure, and saying, He has done all things well. He even made the deaf hear and the mute speak. They were zealous in the proclamation of what Jesus did. Why? Because He did all things well. I don't understand a lot of things that's happening. I don't understand a lot of things, the whys and the reasons behind it. But I know that we serve an awesome, awesome God. I know that the things that happened in my past, today I can stand here and it worked to the better. And I know that I can stand here that I am stronger than ever in the past. Not because I am great, but because He makes all things well. That's the only reason why. I don't understand why things had to happen in my life the way it did. But it did. I don't understand why things happen in your life the way it did. But I know that we can trust our God. Because He makes all things well. Not maybe according to our mindset or our idea, but things changes when we bring it to our Lord. Now I want to challenge you this year to say, Lord, here I am. Put your fingers into my ears. Stick your fingers into my ears. And if you can put all 10 of them in your please put them in here that I can hear. I want to challenge you to say, Lord, here I am. Spit on my tongue. Put your spit on my tongue. The prophet, it was a coal of fire, but Lord, it worked for that man that was done. If that couldn't speak, spit on my tongue. Lord, help me to see, help me to look to you. Lord, help me to become zealous for you, that I will know that you make all things well. We were worshipping, the Lord just took me back to a place when I got saved. And that was right after my dad passed away. I was 15 years old. And I remember this youth camp. I went on the camp not to be at home because my mum and I used to fight so much. I was in hospital during the week. And that weekend I went to the camp by skipping hospital and just not to be at home. And I got saved. And I remember going back to school, and this is what the Lord showed me this morning. What was a geography class? I mean, come on, it was geography class. And this teacher noticed that there was something different, and she asked me what happened. And I could remember standing up telling the whole class, in geography class, that I got saved and how the Lord changed me. But I didn't tell them that the Lord changed me. I just told them that I got saved. And I told them what happened. I was a storm kid.
No way.
It frightened me to stand up and speak in front of people. But I recall that day, and I forgot about it, and I recall it this morning while we were worshiping. God has plans with all of us. We don't need to be able to speak. We just need to be able to hear and speak the words that He lays on our hearts and bring the people to a place where they can meet with Christ. May God this year change your approach to life. May God give you a new anointing to do that.